So I just tried to make a video and then I deleted it because it was weird and I was talking about like amputees and stuff and it was just really kind of strange. The point of that video will be the point of this video, and the point is that people don't have a right to not function at their highest potential, really. I guess that would be the point. Now, what I'm getting at, and what I'm getting at from, is that everybody is given a set of skills that they operate with, right? People are born with like attributes and talents and whatever, and some more so than others, and some people are like, oh wow, maybe I'll work for my talent, and then they have talent and they have skill and they're like, oh great, and they do better than people that were born with naturally occurring talent and skill or whatever. So that's kind of the basis of this, right? So like, think of something that you were whatever, good at or not good at, and then think of other people that are in that are in worse situations than you and have those same talents and abilities and skills. The concept, the idea that there's all these people in the world, there's like freaking billions of people in the world, right? And the idea that all these people have all these talents and abilities and skills, and a bunch of people have the same ones, but they're just in different positions in life, right? Like, some child born in Nigeria like got malaria 6 weeks and then he died like 6 weeks later, right? But he had like the same skill set, same talent set, same ability as some kid born in like the Philippines with like a wealthy family, and then they sent him off to a school in France and whatever, and now he's like some super pro baller. But then there's other people where it's like some person got born into a more upper class family, but they didn't have the drive, they didn't have the desire to do anything, and then they got one-upped by somebody who came from the bottom and was like, oh wow, I'm gonna like do things to the best of my abilities, no, I'm gonna achieve, and then they just went out and they went nuts and then they did it, and now they're like all pro status while homeboy is still sitting at home sucking on a silver spoon. I'm just trying to be grateful for what I have, right? And I'm at this mental point where I want to be grateful, but I also want to be cynical and negative about like where I'm at and what my position is in life. But like, I can't do that. I'm not allowed in my eyes or whatever, in the way that I'm seeing things right now. I'm not allowed to be cynical or upset with my position right now, because it's such a good place to be, right? Like, I have 2 functioning arms. Okay, think of all the people in the world that straight up just don't have that. Like, they just don't. Like, they got their arm blown off in Vietnam, or they freaking were born without one, or like whatever. And then I have 2 functioning legs. Think of the people that don't have that. And they're like, oh yeah, like I would walk around and hike up mountains, but I don't have legs. But then I got prosthetics and did it anyways. And I'm sitting here like, I haven't even hiked up a mountain. What the heck, man? Gotta step up my game. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like, I have, I don't know what my IQ is, but like, I'm assuming I'm somewhat not dumb because I can think and consider things. And other people that would be like technically dumber than me are still like way ahead of me in life because they've worked really hard at it and they've like learned things and applied themselves, and now they're just in these positions of like knowledge and power that's just way higher than what I'm at. And same with people that are way smarter than me in the first place, and then they just get even better. So like, I've been given these things to work with, right? And for me to not utilize them is straight up like disrespectful. I mean, like, if I was super like disabled and like didn't have arms or legs or didn't have like a good working brain, and I looked over at somebody who did have both of those things but they weren't applying themselves, I'd be freaking pissed. I'd be like, what the heck, man? Like, you're over there with your arms and your legs and your brain, and you're just sitting there like watching Netflix and chilling out and eating Doritos, and I'm over here like trying to do stuff even though I'm basically deficient, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, screw you, man. Give me your arms and legs and I'll do something with them. And like, that's where I'm at right now, is I have these things that I can do stuff with, but I'm not doing anything. And so I don't have the right to not do anything because I have to do something, because otherwise I wouldn't have these things to do it with. And words are hard. And I want to go somewhere and I want to do something with life. And it's hard because sometimes you just get to that point where you don't want to, or you just don't feel like it, or it just doesn't seem necessary. But the fact that we're capable of doing those things means that that's what we were designed to do, is just go out and do these things that our bodies and our minds are capable of doing. So yeah, anyways, so that in mind, I need to practice art, because that's a talent that I have. Not a talent, it's a skill that I have, that I've acquired and built up. And because of that, I could just say, oh yeah, I do art, and then I could just go home and just hang out and play Kingdom Hearts 2, which I really want to do, but I'm not going to, because I have this skill and I need to build it up stronger, because there's no point in having it if I don't. And there'd be no point in it existing if nobody used it. So yeah, I'm gonna go draw people at a coffee shop, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you do something with your skills and your talents and your arms and legs. And I hope you just freaking do something, man. And yeah, so that's it. Peace out.